The latest bus to the Northeast from Texas filled with migrants arrived this morning, this time to Philadelphia.
The kids are frightening. I mean, they're exhausted, they're tired.
Officials say a dehydrated 10-year-old girl on the bus had a high fever and was taken to a hospital.
We are prepared to deal with it, but it is absolutely inhumane that child had to go through that.
This man says he's from Nicaragua and came here to work. Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who easily won re-election last week, has organized the migrant bus trips for months to New York City, Washington, D.C., and Chicago.
Texas must continue our unprecedented efforts to secure our border.
He says his office added Philadelphia because of its sanctuary city status and to provide much-needed relief to Texas's overwhelmed border communities. In New York, where they've been receiving buses full of migrants for months, the city's mayor and comptroller butting heads after the comptroller requested a detailed accounting of how much it costs to build tent facilities to house the asylum seekers.
We're not going to hide the cost of anything. We're going to release all the numbers because he's part of the process. I brief him after every budget. Brad, let's work together, Brad.
As of early November, the Adams administration reported that 23,800 asylum seekers have arrived in New York City. The city's independent budget office estimating that it will cost about $600 million over the course of a year to provide migrants shelter and services. New data out this week shows the number of migrants apprehended at the southern border in October was more than 230,000. That's an increase from September, and just shy of the record highs in April and May. We recently visited the Arizona border.
This area alone is seeing hundreds of asylum seekers each night.
And now concerned that more could be on the way. On Tuesday, a federal judge blocked the government from continuing to use a Trump-era public health emergency measure known as Title 42 to quickly expel migrants.
It's quite possible that we could see some overcrowding. And that's partly because people who can't be expelled under Title 42 are now going to be subject to harsher policies than in the past, because immigration law is harsher than public health law, which Title 42 is. That the Biden administration is going to struggle to make sure that they have enough beds available so as to avoid overcrowding like we've seen in the past.
Gabe Gutierrez joins us in studio. So, Gabe, when will Title 42 actually end?
Well, Savannah, the Department of Homeland Security filed for a 5-week extension to prepare to bring Title 42 to an end. And today, a judge granted that request, but, quote, with great reluctance, the judge said. So now it will be several weeks before this ends, allowing the Biden administration to prepare for this. And as of now, it'll be December 21st when Title 42 officially ends, Savannah.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.